Good evening, friends. At another video for the cause of general public at large. Today, I am going to tell you few points as to how one can enhance one's lifespan. Not many can be another Visheshwaraya, another alien Murti Rao, another that Nighantu Tagnya, dictionary expert Venkata Subbaiah. They all lived for more than 100 years. They hit a century in their lifespan. What's the secret, my friends, of these people who live for such a long length of time? Not necessarily secrets, but their lifestyle modifications. I think they go or they contribute to a large extent as to how one can extend one's lifespan. The first and the foremost thing is that people who have lived for a long length of time, nearly for 100 years, look at their body weight. Their body weight is more often than not less than their expected body weight. Lesser body weight than the expected body weight for their age, for their height, for their weight. Secondly, no smoking at all. Absolutely, they are devoid of smoking habits. What about alcohol? These people either have never consumed alcohol, or if at all they have consumed not more than 2 pegs in one day. When I further go, I am going to narrate the story of some Japanese people who all sit together as a family and daily consume about 2 pegs of alcohol. But for we Indians, I do not recommend that. No alcohol, no cigarette, no tobacco, no gutka, no tobacco. That should be the dictum. That should be the rule if you want to prolong your lifespan. What about food intake? They always consume food in limited quantity. Most often, they indulge in what? They indulge in consuming vegetable items. Some people, of course, have consumed fish also. Fish again, as it contains omega fatty acids, it is supposed to be a stimulant for what? For our physical health, for our mental health, for our psychological health. One more cardinal feature of these people who have lived for 100 years is mobility. They are always mobile. They are active till their last breath. No mental tension whatsoever. No mental conflicts. No psychological tension. No heavy-headedness. No head full of tension, my friend. Then another important factor is they socialize. They have friends. They move in company. They mix with people. They have what's called an emotional catharsis. They went out. They never suppress their feelings inside their mind, either conscious mind or unconscious mind. There are certain areas in the world which are called as blue zones. What are those areas? Yes, you are right. The blue zones are Sardinia in Italy, Greece, Japan, few areas in Japan, then few areas in California and Costa Rica also. These areas are called as blue zones, and here most of the people live for at least 100 years. What is their secret? इनका रहस्य क्या है? You are a good tale. Why do they live for 100 years and why not? Most of the Indians die at an average lifespan of 70 or 72 years of age. The secret is lifestyle. The following points need to be emphasized. 1. Mobility, agility, activity. Be mobile, be active. Walk. Keep your limbs very active from morning 7 a.m. till 10 p.m. in the night. And these people in Japan, they have coined a term, they have framed a term. What's it? It is called as Ikigai. What does it mean? In Ikigai, there are certain set principles They have an aim, an object for living. In our thesis or dissertation for MD or MS, the first thing we write is aims and objectives for the study. Similarly, these people in Japan, when they practice Ikigai, the first thing in the morning when they wake up, what they think is, what's my aim today? What's my ambition today? For what I should live today? So every day, have an ambition, an aim, a purpose, a motive to live. That will prolong your life. They find a reason to live. In contrast, many of the Indians say, oh God, why did this morning occur at all? I was so happy when I was asleep. Such lethargic statements are a bar for long living. No mental tension at all. Where do they live? These people in blue zones, they live amidst mountains, they live amidst rivers, amidst canals, amongst natural greenery, natural scenery. And another important feature is every day they remember their ancestors. What do? We remember our ancestors only during what's called as Pitra Paksha or Mahalaya Amavasya. No, it should not happen. Every day in the morning, offer prayers, remember our ancestors. That will be a boost, that will be a motivation for you to extend your lifespan, maybe till about 100 years. Also, prayer. These people in blue zones, they believe in prayer. Every day they indulge in prayer for at least 2 to 5 minutes in a day. Indian cultures, they also speak of prayers, but not many, unfortunately, resort to this technique of praying either Almighty or ancestors or their saints or their gurus, etc. Another important feature, my friends, mark my words, is an afternoon sleep, an afternoon nap, maybe for about half an hour or so. These Ikigai people, they always make it a point to have a nap in the afternoon for about half an hour. Studies of such individuals have not only proved, but they have accentuated, they have reinforced, they have promulgated the belief that heart attacks in people who have a nap have been reduced by an extent of 30 to 35% when compared to the other population at large. 30 to 35% reduction in heart attack in people who have a nap. Do have a nap. Make it a point from tomorrow onwards if you have not done so till now. What about eating? What other colloquial Sanskrit adage in India say? Hita bhuk, mita bhuk, rutu bhuk. Eat in limited quantities, eat good food, indulge in as far as possible vegetarianism. For some people, for growing adults, growing children, maybe fish and good proteins in non-vegetarian are good for growing adolescents, but not so for people beyond, say, 65 or 70 years of age. If you want to live for a long length of time. And these people who practice Ikigai and those who live in blue areas, what's their eating habit? They finish off their last meal before 5 p.m. each day. When in India, our Jains have that very good habit of finishing their last meal before sunset. Very good habit according to scientific studies and scientific modulations. Indulge in increased vegetarian consumption. Alcohol, these people, I told you, some groups amongst blue zones, they believe that every day alcohol is mandatory. Alcohol is a must. What do? They all sit together, the whole family. They have an emotional catharsis. They ventilate out, they speak out, they discuss, they describe. And what is the ultimate hallmark? Not more than 2 pegs in each day. That's the dictum they practice. And apart from alcohol, no smoking, no tobacco, gutka, etc. And these people, they believe in their religion, believe in their dharma. Dharmada ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಶ್ರದ್ಧೆ. They believe in their religion very strongly. They believe in prayers. They believe in Almighty. They believe in God. That makes them to live for a long length of time. And another important thing is they lead a harmonious life. Harmony amongst family, harmony amongst society. They want to indulge in a social life, and they feel that unless they do some contribution to society, their life is not worthwhile. My friends, these are the few tips or perhaps few dictums which would help one to live for a long length of time, and if God willing, for 100 years of age also. Please follow these principles in your life, and God bless you all. Thanks for watching the video. Please like it if you can, and please subscribe to my channel. Please share the video. It is meant for not only medical people but for each and every citizen in this country and abroad. Thanks a lot.